Let me tell you something about myself. I like to make dumb decisions, and one of those dumb decisions is right behind me. Yes, that's right, that's a Bentley Continental GT. It has 4-liter petrol engine and it's twin turbo. So basically, you know what's the statistics of this engine? It has a 560 horsepower. Obviously now, it doesn't make any horsepower because it doesn't run. Also, the interior itself, there's a brand new ecosystem in here living. So we're gonna have some cleaning to do inside. And obviously, the engine bay itself, it doesn't look great. So in the engine bay, we're missing ignition coils, we're missing throttle bodies, also some broken hoses in here, caps missing, and if you lift this, you can see that ECUs is not in a correct position as it's supposed to be. So what do you know about this car? Well, not a lot, to be honest, because I don't know even if it runs. I know that this car used to run like 3 years ago, and after that the owner left it to, I don't know, let's say rust in a field for 3 years with open windows. So that's why the interior looks pretty bad. This Bentley having been on the road since 2016 because it was actually ex-track experience car and it was working in a track experience. So a lot of people probably driven this car. I'm not gonna tell you from where I bought it, but there is a lot of people that actually helped me to get this car, and here it is. After a long time negotiating with the owner, I finally bought it. So now my duty is bring it back to the road and enjoy it. The bodywork itself, it doesn't look too bad, to be honest. I mean, there is scratches and few dents, but nothing major at all. Obviously, we're missing the front bumper. I think we got the headlights. The wing, it's not even mounted in both sides. I'm still wondering how the turbos looks, but that's a good sign that we actually put some tissues inside. So I'm hoping that the turbos is gonna be fine. At the moment, the car is on a coilovers, so we still need to take the coilovers off this vehicle and bring it back to the tracks experience place, and then he's gonna give me the bags and I'm gonna install the airbag system back on this car. I think the first thing what we need to do is find it out if this car even runs, but I don't really want to get in here because it's nasty and it's smelly, and yeah. So what I think needs to do first is take out the seats, and I'm gonna give it to clean to my girlfriend. Are you ready for this duty?
No, not really. But hopefully it's worth it.
Hopefully?
Hopefully.
Right, let's take the seats off because they're not even bolted and start cleaning. And in the meantime, till she's gonna be cleaning it, I want to take out the spark plugs and actually put the camera inside and check how the cylinders looks from inside. If there's gonna be some rust inside, we're gonna be in a big trouble. So I'm hoping all the cylinder sleeves is actually gonna be nice and clean. And afterwards we can start assembling everything in a place and try to start it and see what's the issue with this. So the interior is now stripped. Well, kind of stripped. It's actually, I just took the seats out and that's it. And the seats wasn't bolted, so it was pretty straightforward job. Oh, didn't know this one comes off that easy. So we got soggy ceilings, as probably every single Bentley, so we will need to re-glue it, I believe. Let me show you the other side of it. The door cards itself, it looks bad, very, very bad. I'm really hoping my girlfriend will manage to actually clean it because that looks disgusting and it smells so bad. Also, we had some creatures living in here, I believe, by the telling of it. So I'm hoping they haven't chewed any wires underneath, and I hope I'm not gonna find anything dead in here. Oh my god, that's disgusting. Steering wheel itself, it doesn't look too bad, honestly. You got the key, which one can't actually take it out. Famous Bentley clock, and yeah, all the rest doesn't look too bad. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I have no idea how to put it back. Seriously, I mean, I never ever in my life thought I'm gonna have a Bentley and gonna try to fix one. What is this? What in the world is this? Why it has a... Hold on a minute. Is there a... There is a brake pedal on the other side. Oh my goodness. Anything inside here? Well, we got a CD changer, navigation, and some paperwork, few of them. Right. Honestly, that might be a very great project or a very bad project. It's either way, it's gonna be so fun actually to work on this car. I started everything with a Passat and now I'm actually working in a Continental GT. Well, of course, it's a 2005 car, but I think those Bentleys are actually timeless, because when you're looking at it, it still looks like a brand new car and it looks very, very classy. In the back, we got some parts. We got a headlights and they look a bit foggy. Down we got some ignition coils also. Gear stick. Obviously we're missing this cover. And the cool thing about this, it's so hard to close it, I think this is electric. We got an active spoiler in the back, so that's a cool thing. And yeah, I think it would be a good idea to actually take all the parts, everything from the back and see what we actually have. Right, we got a few of the parts, honestly. We got center console, we got also all of the headlights, well, all of them. We got both of the headlights, and also we got quite a few bits of plastic trimming. We got air filter, actually both of them we got, and a lot of brackets. Where they go, I honestly have no clue, but the funny thing is about that, imagine this, you're buying Bentley Continental GT. I think they used to cost in 2005 like 120,000 pounds. And then you bought it, you're happy because you're unique, it's a unique car, it looks different, but then you just finding this out. Audi, Volkswagen, again, Audi, Volkswagen, and again, Audi, Volkswagen. So most of the parts is actually from the Volkswagen group, so that means this car is actually a Volkswagen because it's literally built with the Volkswagen parts. But hey, if that works, isn't it? Now, I think it's time to attack the engine bay and see what we have in the cylinders. Like I said before, I want to remove the spark plugs and check the cylinder sleeves, put it some oil inside, and try to turn the engine by hand and see if the engine is gonna turn over. If the engine is not good, it's gonna be a whole different story about this. I mean, I'm still gonna repair it, but I don't know what we're gonna actually find it. So as it turns out, I actually need to remove the intake manifold because there's one spark plug is literally underneath the intake manifold. I would like to do a little giveaway for you guys as well, for just a little thank you for following me and subscribing my channel. So there's gonna be 3 rules. You will have to like the Facebook post, share, and also tag 3 of your friends, and you must be subscribed to the channel, and you're gonna win. Oh, this is excited. How it's called? Lamto smart screen. So it's basically a smart screen for your vehicle. It just as an additional screen to your car. It works with the Bluetooth or the aux cable, and also the best thing is it has a built-in dash cam, and it even has a SD card. It's a brand new product from the Lamto, and I would like to give it away, one of them, for you. So I'm gonna release this competition after this video is gonna be released. I'm gonna drop my Facebook link down below in the description, and wish you all luck. But look at it, the spark plugs itself, it doesn't look too bad. This one seems like it's brand new. This one used to be new. And those two is a bit different story. I'm worried about those two because, as you can see, they actually rusted a bit. So that only thing means it could be some water inside, and I'm hoping there is no water, because if there's any water, that's it. The engine needs to come out. Would you look at that? There is not even a gasket between it. It actually looks pretty clean. I'm still having the hopes there's gonna be a good engine, because if the engine is okay, then we can, you know, dig it into the electrical problems. Oh no, this one has some corrosion inside, but nothing like a rust. The main thing is the actual cylinder sleeve is gonna be fine, because if the engine sleeves are no good, it's gonna be a big job. Right, I'm not gonna lie, but the spark plugs is actually stinks like somebody took a piss into the cylinders. It's so bad. I can't even stand next to the engine bay because it just stinks as a toilet. It's a weird thing to say, but it actually stinks so bad you won't believe it. Jesus, can't stand it next to it. I'm a bit worried because the condition of the spark plugs is not great. So I'm hoping I'm not gonna find any water or any damage inside. If there's gonna be a damage inside, then it's gonna be a very expensive build. Let's put a camera inside and check what we can actually find inside of the engine. Whew. Now the stress begins. You look unhappy. Getting there a little bit cleaner comparing to this. I don't know, should I keep her as a cleaner or should I fire her? I don't know. You tell me down below in the comments, should I keep her as a cleaner or should I fire it? What do you think?
Nothing. No comment.
I think you're just avoiding the job. You know that if you're not gonna give you 100%, like 30% of your work.
How much you gonna pay for me?
I paid already. Right, let's start with the cylinder number 1. Okay. Oh no. That's only the first cylinder. Right, let's go to another one. It's gone. This engine is gone. The good news, the engine itself is actually turning quite easily. Obviously there's no spark plugs, but it's that purpose of it. So what I'm thinking actually to do, I need to blow all the holes out where the spark plugs go and clean it. So it wouldn't be even worse, you know, even if the engine is gonna be changed, it doesn't need to be, you know, worse. And then I'm gonna try to actually assemble everything around the engine and see if there's gonna be any spark or any sorts of life, because now at the moment it's completely dead. Right, we got interior kinda done, kinda. We still don't have a seat and I'm not willing to put them in because I need to check the control modules underneath the carpet and they are somewhere over there. And also need to remove that extra brake pedal from here because it's not needed in here. Also, would you like some peanuts? As you can see, we definitely had some rats in here. It's not the cleanest car, but look at that. It's already starting to look good. What I like about this is actually that everything is black, not like, you know, wood effect. Cool bit is like everything is opens or closes smooth. Like a landing. Everything in here is opens and closes smoothly. Even the bonnet is just like stops and goes down. Like it. What about those? Oh no, those ones are actually. Is it supposed to go? Is it not? What? Is that? Yeah. Look at that. That looks sick. Right, I have connected all the batteries and everything in a position, but I still don't have any ignition on. It's literally does basically nothing. I mean, I've got some lights inside, but I cannot actually control anything. I can't close or open windows. So I need to find the body control module, because I think this one is gonna be either way disconnected or is gonna be broken. So where is it? No idea. I was searching in Google. It was saying that there's some kind of the module in a passenger side underneath the carpet. So let's try to dig in there and see if I can find the body control module. If it's there, great news. If it's disconnected. But if it's damaged or being chewed or something, it might be a different story. As the actual mouse was living in this car, I think we might be getting away by chewed off wire or something in here. Oh my god, everything is like dum dum. Like, I love this car. And if you just turned in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's completely free. It's not gonna cost you anything, but that's gonna help me a lot to move in the future and by bringing this Bentley back to life. Right, as every single person now seeing that this engine is actually no use, I still want to try actually fire it up, regardless how it actually looks, because if I'm gonna buy other engine and that other engine is not gonna start, I'm gonna have another headache. So if I would assemble everything onto this engine how it is now, I might actually get a spark or something, or even any source of life into this Bentley. Then I can actually order a new engine and change the engine, because I'm not gonna bore the cylinders because it's gonna be too much of the headache. I might just get a bare engine with the heads and everything and just swap all the electronics and accessories around it. This is gonna be a fun. I never touched a Bentley in my life, and now I need to change the engine on one of them. Okay, that's challenging. That's very challenging. Right, so let's try to assemble everything around the engine. Might need to change some modules or even ECUs. So if we're buying a new engine, it would be better just to buy all lot and put it into the car, everything, and job done. You're doing a pretty well, good job. Look at that. Oh my god, try not to step on the parts, but look at those seats. They look sick. Obviously need to do some repairs because I believe some rats chewed it off. I'm not gonna tell you what it reminds, but I'm gonna leave it for your imagination. Right, those. No, you're not. Right, I got both batteries connected. I know that you can actually overpass them starter motor by this, doing like this. I can hear the starter is actually clicking. It was turning. In some point, the engine is actually turned by the starter, so we know that the starter itself is actually working. It could be that the battery is kind of dead or something. And now what I think I need to do is assemble the interior, because there's a lot of things that are unplugged, and one of those things are electric handbrake. Obviously I'm not gonna assemble all the interior in, because I need to disassemble the interior, just because we had the rats and I really don't want to risk for that one chewed wire or something. So I need to inspect every single wire in the back and all the front, just in case the rats actually damage some wiring. But I think I found the problem why this car wasn't running before and had a lot of electrical issues, is because the drainage in a car is actually blocked and all the carpets are completely wet. So either way I need to dry them off or buy new ones, well, used ones, you know, brand new, second-hand, casual.
Look good.
So we have found the Kessie module and it was in the water. It seems like it's a brand new module, but if you would check through Pavel's phone, that doesn't look promising.
Nope.
It's
No
fried,
way.
isn't it?
Um.
Or it's like, try to clean it.
Yeah. We'll try cleaning it. It's not gonna hurt, but I mean,
It's more likely that it's gonna be fried, isn't
some
it?
damage. Yep.
What if would we be able to change those?
Yeah.
Because I got another one.
You got another Kessie module
Yeah,
with the same exact part numbers.
exactly same, yeah. Look,
Then we'll
one's-
be able to flip and make 2 out of 1.
You're a legend. What's this? Look, check this one out. Check this one
man.
out. Look, there's no. You see? It doesn't even touch.
What
Ah,
doesn't
no, it's
touch?
supposed to be. Ah, it's supposed to be sort of like that.
What doesn't?
No, I
touch?
was thinking that
Cut off
those.
the middle pin.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's.
And
that's
same in
cut
this
off.
is a
Yeah,
cut.
Yeah.
I mean, apart that, it doesn't look.
There is some corrosion here,
Oh yeah,
See?
yeah.
and this is MCU, and that MCU, it's Infineon. Siemens. Okay. Bosch and Siemens are the same. Infineon, Bosch, Siemens. Yeah, 3 companies, one
Doing
one IC. That's cool. And there's an NEC controller over there. And basically, if we would swap these 2 boys to the next one, maybe that one as well here, if that's the. Let's see.
Yeah, but first you need to open the other one and see how the other one looks. Because the other one is it's a bit different story to this.
Okay.
I know that the paranormal is real. Listen.
So what do we know about this Bentley so far? We know that it has electrical issues and we know that it has a scoring in the cylinder sleeves, but I think I got a solution. This engine is actually made from aluminum or aluminum, it's up to you, but it has iron sleeves. So instead of buying other engine, I think I'm just gonna change the sleeves inside of the cylinders. Of course it's gonna be a bigger work than changing all engine, but hey, I'm here willing to, you know, rescue this car from basically getting braked or putting in a scrapyard. And I want to keep this car for myself, as you know, so I want to make sure that everything on this car is spot on. So yesterday we've been doing some checkings with my neighbor Pavel, and we found out that the top section of the fuses is receiving the power, but the bottom section of the fuses is actually doesn't. So that means it could be the relay J217, I think it's called, and that relay is actually responsible for the ignition and the starter motor. So if that relay is actually blown, the bottom fuses is not going to get any power to it. So we left the battery charge overnight, and now I'm going to try to find that relay and actually going to show to you guys, if you got, you know, similar issue with Continental GT, there might be this kind of relay that you need to change. I've done some digging yesterday, and it's actually the relay itself is supposed to be somewhere here. But honestly, I don't see any single relays in this section. But according to Google, there is somewhere behind it. So let's try to dig it in and try to locate that relay. Also, other issue with this is where the ECUs actually stands. There's another fuse box. Apparently this car has 3 fuse boxes, one in the back, one in the middle, one in the front. It's a bit annoying because you need to go all through all the wiring. Anyway, so that fuse box is actually very corroded, and I need to maybe take it out and clean everything in there, and then check if we got any power in there, because the connectivity in that fuse box is very poor. To diagnose that relay's problem, what you need to do is actually plug in the right side battery, and turn on the ignition. If you hear any clicking, then it means that that relay is probably dead, or there are some other issues with this. The main issues with the Bentley Continental GT is this actually has a clogged water draining system. So if that's getting clogged, all the water is actually getting to the interior. And as the Kias, I think it's Kias, how it's Kessie. One sec. Kessie. And then the Kessie gets fried by the water, and then all the other problems begins with those Bentleys. Because apparently this is a very common issue with that, and probably the previous owner didn't know about them and wasn't maintained well. So where do we start? We're gonna start with putting the battery on and checking if that really is actually clicking. So what we have found? Tell me, Pavel.
I don't know.
I just turned on the camera and he's like, don't talk anymore
We
to me.
found a lot of water in the fuse box that contains the relays responsible for ignition and some other stuff, you know, which is quite important for the engine to work.
It looks like it's stuck. You need the pliers?
Yeah, go on.
I'm gonna be
No, actually screwdriver. It's a thin flat screwdriver.
thin flat screwdriver. I'm gonna be labor today.
Yeah.
Do. There you go. Alright, so that relay is actually responsible for the ignition, isn't it?
Yep, that is the ignition relay. At least that's what the.
Which number is it?
That's number 35 in the relay box.
Yeah.
And it's labeled as 433 on top of the relay.
There's supposed to be somewhere a relays in here, because that relay where we found is not actually ignition relay. Right, so I found the body control module. It's hidden right over here, but there is no relays around here. Well, at least I cannot see any. And then what we having an issue is this line of the fuses doesn't receive any power, but all the rest seems to work. So if we can actually get the power to those fuses, the car might actually start. So we're assuming it's gonna be a relays problem, just not sure which one. Okay, so what's going on?
I don't know. Now, we found the ignition relay, and actually, if we shorted manually, I mean, switched on manually, is this one here. All the lights on the dashboard. Let's Mr. YouTube, ready?
Yep,
Go on.
we got the lights.
Yay!
So we got
Okay.
ignition,
Yeah,
but hey, hold on. We don't have engine management light
we
now.
don't.
Yeah, because before we had fuel shows, the temperature sensor now doesn't work, but before it was showing the temperature as well. There was like 20 degrees or something, but it's obviously there's nothing in there.
Okay.
Is there,
Alright.
one sec, this one doesn't work. Okay, this one works now. Hazards work, one sec. Is the windows work?
Nope.
No, the windows doesn't work. Fuel cap. It locks, unlocks.
Try power cycling it again.
Turned off.
No engine.
One sec, I'm gonna try to press the button.
No engine light. No.
No engine light. And no...
Press button with the brake. Nope.
One sec, hold it.
Yeah.
No, nothing. Hold on, I'm gonna try to change the cycle of the battery.
So should I let go?
No. No, nothing.
Right. Okay, but anyways, the relay is not getting the signal to be switched on, and that signal is on the wire that's colored black and brown, brown with a black stripe. So we need to trace that wire. Probably we're gonna trace it up to this baby and
To the Kessie.
and probably it's gonna turn out to be bad. But
So it's in the end it's gonna be the Kessie module, isn't it?
it is quite likely.
Well, at least we're getting somewhere. We now know where actually the ignition relays are located. So if you're gonna be looking for it, it's literally underneath the carpet in a huge box in a passenger side footwell. Main likely is gonna be Kessie. If we would change the Kessie, it's probably gonna have ignition and everything else. But you know what else I would like to try? What if we would turn on the ignition like that? Then I would turn on the starter through the back on that relay and see if we have a spark.
Yeah, and another thing we can do is actually switch it on manually and then scan it.
Yeah.
As more modules have power, so that
Then
could
scan it with auto.
Yeah, and that could show us some more potential problems, faults, whatever.
Yeah, we're getting somewhere. It's a second day and we already have the ignition sound.
Sort of.
Sort of. But I mean, it works. And what else? We got this working, so that's a great news. No copyrights. And what else we got? The handbrake doesn't work. That's the. I wish it would work.
We got good neighbors. That's what we got.
Yeah, exactly. I got a good neighbors. Which one? This wire, yeah. This wire. And it's gonna be a bit of task, isn't it?
Somewhere.
Because we don't know.
We'll find.
There's a lot of relays in there.
Not really. There's just one module and 6 relays.
So there's a comfort module. What color is the wire?
Which wire? This wire.
Yeah.
It's a brown, kind of purplish, and with the black stripe.
The black stripe,
Let me
purplish.
zoom it in.
So this one, yeah. Great. So we shortened now the relay. Is it shortened?
Well, switched it on manually with
Yeah.
the
So
keys,
we kind of got now an access to OBD, and now there's a few faults at the moment. Obviously, it doesn't connect to every single module, but last time when we was trying to scan it, we couldn't connect to the access start authorization, and we couldn't connect to the engine control module. So I'm assuming it's gonna show something. And as you can see, access start authorization, it has a 13 faults, which is actually a Kessie module. It is Kessie. I'm assuming it should be Kessie. So we'll see what it's gonna show. You won't believe what just happened. We just erased all the on the auto and
No,
nothing.
nothing there, nothing now. Pressing brake harder, maybe? No. It literally turned over. The starter motor turned over. Let me erase them again. That was funny. That was funny.
What the heck just happened? No freaking way. Everything is clicking now.
Yeah, that's the relays, yeah.
And now we got all the lights and everything on. This one still doesn't work if I'm gonna press it.
Are the actuators even connected on the rear brakes? Maybe someone
Disconnected, yeah.
released the handbrake.
Yeah, could be.
Key 2, brake control module, yeah, okay. Let's erase them again. See what happens.
And
Wait. Okay, go on.
press the button. Nothing. It's priming.
Try
priming.
starting it with the key.
What the heck just happened?
Well, we are getting some life out of this baby. Right.
What the heck just happened? I still can't understand how did it even turned over and now it doesn't.
Right. Can I have that light, please?
Yes, of course. Dude, something is happening with this car. It's literally coming back to life.
Yeah, we've got climate control, we've got communication with transmission, with engine, with brakes, with start access authorization. Yeah, been going somewhere.
So all the communication is actually coming back. So we managed to actually close the windows on this side, so that means there's life coming back to it. But on this side, when you're trying to press the power windows down, it just clicks. But up, it doesn't do anything. Same with this side window as well. It's literally does... Oh, it's the wrong side. It actually does absolutely nothing. I wonder, is the electric boot gonna work? No, electric boot doesn't work. Fuel cap is also doesn't work. So if I would like to put some fuel in the car, it's mission impossible.
But lucky there's a half a tank, right?
Yeah, yeah. But this fuel probably for the I don't know 3-4 years now.
Oh well.
What is this? Right height.
Spoiler.
Oh, is it?
Whoa!
It freaking works. Sit. Up. No. Oh man.
I can hear the engine work.
Yeah, I can hear it as well. Nothing, yeah? So, oh, probably something is unplugged, but it's not gonna be from that spoiler. It's gonna be a digging for that spoiler anyway. And why is this? So the engine, right, I don't even know what I'm looking at, literally.
Well, it's literally scanning rear spoiler now.
I wonder if it's gonna do anything.
Nope, did not communicate with rear spoiler.
Right.
You know what you need?
What?
You need the charger.
Charger?
11.65, yeah, on it. And
On which battery? Right. What happened?
I don't know.
Let's try to. Okay. Key
we'll
off.
Try key off, yeah. The key on. Obviously, no compressors.
Yeah, because
spark plugs.
should I just quickly assemble everything? Well, you're
Got
gonna
them throttle bodies and everything else.
everything.
Put it together. What the fuck you waiting
So
for,
what
mate?
we're gonna be doing? You go on a lunch.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna assemble everything in the meantime, and I'm gonna wait for you until you're gonna come back from the lunch. Then you're gonna check it. Okay?
Yes.
Let's give it a go. Quickly. Assemble everything around the engine without any knowledge where it goes. Let's go. First thing first is gonna be cleaning the spark plugs because they're a bit nasty. So anyway, need to clean it. Right, who's gonna start the car first? Rock, paper, scissors, shoe. Rock, paper, scissors, shoe. Rock, paper, scissors, shoe. Ah!
Okay, you start.
I'm starting. Oh, everything go for it, yeah? There goes nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing. There is no ignition. Oh, ignition lock. No. Nothing. It's
No, nothing. Let's go. Let's see what have we done best that it's not done.
absolutely nothing. One sec. Power by the engine. So we need to put the positive on that where we put it yesterday, yeah?
Yep. And negative obviously somewhere on the engine earth, yeah?
Yeah. On the engine earth.
Yeah, somewhere on the engine block.
Engine block.
Whenever you're ready, mate.
Right.
Ready?
One sec. Go on. Spray, spray? Oh, it's not really for the turbos. There's not enough power.
It sounds way too slow.
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah, but why is that? You said by hand it was spinning okay.
Yeah. Not stacking nothing. It was easy to even spin it because I was using the small ratchet, you know.
Yeah, but without spark plugs, yeah?
Yeah, without the spark plugs, obviously, yeah. Give it a go again. 1 second, I'll turn on the boost. Yeah, now it's on the boost. Nothing. Go on. 1 second, I'm gonna put on another positive because there's
I can smell something, mate.
what?
I don't know. But it doesn't smell nice.
Don't have any leakage.
Fire on the fucking back, mate. Something's on fire. My charger. Or the battery's on fucking.
Whoa, the negative cable, that's why it doesn't turn properly. If you're gonna be starting your car and the battery is gonna be a bit too big and you're gonna think, oh, I'm gonna just use other cable, well, this is what's gonna happen to that other cable. So don't do it like that. Go on.
Nothing. Yeah, there is.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Go on.
What do you think?
Honestly, no idea.
Taking one call out, see
And see if there's a spark, yeah. Yeah. No spark.
No?
No, again. No, no spark. So apparently we cannot start the car at the moment because the batteries are dead. The engine is overturning very, 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 very slowly, and we have no idea why is it like that. We are assuming that the valves could be actually stuck, and camshaft is actually working, crankshaft is working as well, because we've seen the live data from the diagnostic tool, and we can actually trust that it actually works. But hey, we at least have an ignition now. We got our starter working by the key, not by the pressing the relay in the back. So I think that's a very, very big progress from the beginning, and that's all been done in just 2 days. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, click the subscribe, like, share, drop below your comments in the bottom. What do you think about this project? Would you take it or would you pass it? And I will see you in the next video.